everybody, and welcome to your May 2019 Funko Pop update. Well, we're back again, and I gotta tell you guys, I don't think this is going to be as brief of a Funko Pop update as it was last month. Yes, we don't have any cons to worry about as of now, but there was a great deal of news that was given to us from the wonderful world of Funko, as well as a great deal of unexpected surprises that actually excited me a little bit. So, I'm not even gonna ramble on this. I'm just going to bring you right into the Funko Pop update, starting off with how my collection has been going. So I gotta be perfectly honest with you guys, I wasn't sure what the theme of my collection update was going to be. I mean, you only see two new ones in front of you right now, but I have been collecting a great deal of new Funko Pops. But I realized at the end of the day, maybe it's time that I finally give in and go with the hashtag Women of Power theme that Funko has been doing ever since the release of Captain Marvel. And I don't think you can get two more powerful women than the two Funko Pops that I am showing you today, especially considering the fact that they are both Emerald City 2019 Comic-Con exclusives. So I'm really excited to go over these two specific Pops, and one specific one a little bit more than others. But anyway, let's get into the first one, and this is a Funko Pop that I had actually been telling a lot of people that if Funko ever decided to make it, I would buy it. I'm a huge fan of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and so far the only thing that I have is the Toys R Us exclusive of Scott Pilgrim with his Plumtree shirt on. But I always said that I wanted to have a Ramona because I didn't like the regular Ramona, and they had come out with another one that I really wasn't a big fan of. But I did say if there was any way that I was going to get Ramona Flowers, it would have to be her holding the mallet. And wouldn't you know, at the con this year, here she was, and I'm also really glad because she was a Funko Shop shared exclusive. I was really curious if I was even going to get my hands on her, but I did, and I gotta tell you guys, this is definitely a wonderful pop. Like the Scott Pilgrim pop I have, the details are top-notch. I love the details on her shirts. I also love the mallet. The shape is absolutely perfect. The sneer on her face with, of course, the steampunk goggles, and of course, her pose is fantastic. It is definitely one of my favorite Funko Pops because as an Edgar Wright fan as well, this is one of my favorite movies, so to actually have Scott and Ramona in my collection makes me very, very happy, and I couldn't have asked for a better match for my Scott Pilgrim than this specific Ramona Flowers. But, okay, let's talk about a true woman of power, shall we? And if you have been watching the newest season of Game of Thrones, especially the War of Winterfell, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Arya is one of my favorite characters in all of Game of Thrones. I just loved how this little girl wanted to be something truly great in terms of being an amazing warrior. And it was just so incredible to see her for the last 8 years, of course, played by the wonderful Maisie Williams, watch her truly grow into a fierce young woman. So, the problem was, when the original Arya Stark came out, I really was not a big fan. There was still a great deal of work to do with Funko Pops in general. They really didn't look so great. So, when I saw that this was going to be a box lunch shared exclusive from Emerald City Comic-Con, I also wasn't really sure if I wanted to get the pop. I mean, I knew that I wanted to have Arya in my collection, Sansa too, to be honest with you, but I wasn't really certain, and I actually let it pass when it went on sale. And I just said that if it actually showed up again for a restock, I would buy it, and wouldn't you know, I did. And now that I have seen what has happened in Game of Thrones in the last season, okay, I'm glad I got it. I mean, unfortunately, the box could have been better to be desired. It had a massive crease when I first got it, but it doesn't really matter. The boxes are just for storage of the Pops, so I just want to make sure that the pop is intact, and the pop came out beautifully. I love the colors, especially the blue matching with the brown and the grays. I love the firm grip that she's got on Needle, but I think my favorite part about her, and I guess that's one of the main reasons why I wasn't certain of it, was the backside. We always have to be careful when it comes to Funko Pops in regards to their backs, because we never know what we're going to find, because we never see them. But I love the bun. They do such an amazing job with Game of Thrones characters and their hair. I don't know why it is, but they always manage to do great things with the character's hair. And then, of course, you also see her with her other arm behind her back, and, of course, the beautiful pattern on the blue cloak. It really turned out to be an excellent-looking pop, and again, I'm glad to actually have Arya and Ramona in my collection. More so Arya at this point in time than Ramona, and, of course, you all know why, but it's just so great to actually have one of my favorite characters actually looking like a great pop in my collection, and the both of them do look wonderful. So that's it, everybody. Let's go into the news. So we're going to be looking at a couple of things that we have already seen, because we just got some better glam shots, as well as a couple of new pieces of news, and I'm really excited to showcase it all for you guys. So, just in case you haven't seen it yet at your local Hot Topic, the newest addition to the Diamond Collection happens to be a sparkly Genie, and it is well-deserved. I mean, as a Robin Williams fan, the fact that they gave Genie a much-deserved makeover, he does look fantastic, but I'm quite satisfied with my Aladdin's First Wish pop that I have, which is a movie moment, but if you want more Genies, here's one, but trust me, this is not going to be the end of Genie that we're going to see in this specific video. And of course, we have some new additions to the Funko shop, besides a new addition to the Crimes of Grindelwald series, which is a glow-in-the-Zoo. We also have 2 new additions from the Spastic Plastic collection. We have a different color for Gil, as well as a brand new character to the collection, which is Chet. So once again, these are all going to be at the Funko shop online. And just in case you guys did not get a chance to go to the newest Funko HQ, which is actually in California, they featured on the opening night 2 different versions of Andy Dwyer from Parks and Recreations. I'm not really interested, but I'm sure there were people that were and got the chance to get it. And another very interesting event, and one of the best things about this is the fact that we're going back to Major League Baseball teaming up with Funko. At one of the San Francisco Giants games this year, you will be able to see a Bruce Lee tribute night, and you will be able to get a Bruce Lee in a Giants jersey, and if you're lucky, you might in fact be able to get the all-orange version of Bruce Lee. So if you are a Giants fan and you plan to go to the ball game this year, look for that specific night so you can get your hands on a pop. Sports, we got a couple of additional things in the world of sports. We finally got some great glam shots of the sports icons, which are Muhammad Ali and Babe Ruth. I'm really sure there's going to be some more to follow, as well as a Foot Locker exclusive of a bronze Michael Jordan. Pretty cool. And just in case you didn't know, the Marvel Collector Core box included Captain Marvel's theme, and there were 2 pops included. One was a flying Captain Marvel, and the other one was Nick Fury with Goose. And we got some new additions to the Rocks collection. I know that Post Malone was featured, but now we got a great real glam shot of him, so I got a really good chance to see him up close. I love all the work on the tattoos. I'm pretty sure that people who love his music are going to want to get their hands on this pop. And a line that I didn't know was coming out was The Police. I am such a fan of the Kings of New Wave. You've got Sting, Andy Summers, and Stuart Copeland, but I'm not really interested in getting these. Part of me was sort of teetering on getting Sting because he is one of the most iconic voices in all of music, but I decided to let these go, but I would like to see them up close, if anything. I love the fact that Stuart's got a drum set with him. And I wanted to give you guys a better look at BTS, because they are the band that breaks the internet. They were just on Saturday Night Live, and I gotta tell you guys, Boy With Love is sorta growing on me. I really do like that song of them with Halsey, and I wanted to really give you guys a great up-close look at their glams, and I just love the way they're designed. Besides the bright colors, I love that some of them have some really cool-looking poses, like dance moves and stuff like that. Very cool, and of course this includes the 7-pack from Barnes & Noble, so if you just can't wait to get them on their own, if you go to Barnes & Noble, you could probably get all 7 at once. And we got some new additions to the WWE line, and one of them was one that I called. I had a feeling that they were going to introduce more women, so Trish Stratus is one of the new ones. We've also got Bret the Hitman Hart, as well as a brand new version of The Undertaker. Very cool, so WWE fans rejoice, another wave is coming your way. And we also got some new pops from the new movie Missing Link, which is the new animated film from Laika. I didn't see it in theaters, and it actually didn't stay in theaters for long. I'm quite surprised, but Susan, also known as Mr. Link, you can get him as well as Mr. Link in a suit. And we have a little bit of a combination here. I've got video games, as well as anime, and a brand new pop ride as well. We got a brand new gold Master Chief, as well as a new character from Overwatch. We have the 2 special editions from My Hero Academia, one from Hot Topic, one from Entertainment Earth, as well as a Chalice collectible of blue-haired Goku about to do a Kamehameha wave, but we've also got a Beast Titan, which is a 6-inch pop from Attack on Titan, a 10-inch Target exclusive of Bulbasaur. I have a feeling Charmander is not too far behind, as well as the new Crash Bandicoot on his go-kart from Crash Bandicoot Racing. So if you are interested, go out and get each and every one of these. And here's a line that I had no idea was coming, but oh man, I wanted it so badly. Ruby, the Rooster Teeth animated internet show, is finally getting a pop line. You can get Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang, and they all look fantastic. I love each and every one of them. I love especially the fact that Ruby's got silver eyes. I'm just wondering if these are going to sell. I'm pretty sure they will. Does this mean we're going to get more? Because my wife said if they make a Zwei and they make him flocked, he's joining our collection. But I love the fact that Ruby is finally getting a pop line. I wasn't sure if they will, and I would love to add each and every one of them to my collection. I cannot wait to see these up close. And we've got a whole bunch of things offered from the wonderful world of Disney. Exclusives first, we've got an Entertainment Earth exclusive of Scrooge McDuck in his outfit from the new DuckTales reboot show, so it's him in the red, not the blue, as well as if you got your boxed lunch exclusive Wally from Earth Day, which was made out of recycled materials, they are adding to that this Earth Day with a boxed lunch exclusive of Eve. And with the new opening of the Star Wars theme park, there is a new exclusive, and it is DJ Rex. If you did not go on the original Star Tours ride, you probably don't remember Rex, but I do. I love him, and I'm so impressed that they actually decided to turn him into a pop. And once again, you will be able to get him at the Star Wars branch of the Disney theme park. I love the fact that he is happening. This is just so cool. But we also have some interesting things in the world of comic books. We have, of course, a GameStop exclusive box of a Catwoman t-shirt with a black and white Jim Lee pop, as well as a GameStop exclusive of Superman in a Jim Lee Deluxe, and it looks badass, as well as a Wonder Woman Amazonian from Hot Topic. So much Batman, guys. Some of these were already featured a couple of months ago, but we got some better glam shots. So many things in so many different ways from so many different years from Batman. We've got everything from his first appearance in the 1930s, Batman and Robin in the campy years in the 1970s. We've got Batman Michael Keaton. We now have Batman Val Kilmer from 1995's Batman Forever, as well as a couple of other interesting ones, like including the 1991 Batman Red Rain, as well as the Death Red Knight, which is pretty cool. He's a PX Previews exclusive. I'm really hoping to see some more better glam shots, but these are definitely as good as they can get, some with boxes, some with not, and I gotta say, I really want to capture this 80th anniversary of Batman in my collection, because I already did that with Superman. I'm sort of leaning towards the 72 comic moment of Batman and Robin. I'd really like to see it up close before I officially make the decision, so I'm hoping they'll be showing up in stores real soon. And now we're going to go and switch to Marvel. We've got some additions to the Spider-Man Far From Home line, which means the villains are coming. We've got Mysterio, Molten Man, and Hydro Man, and of course, when it comes to all these great Marvel characters, you gotta have exclusives. And you can get one from Walmart, GameStop, Hot Topic, and Barnes & Noble, and 3 of them are glow-in-the-dark, and the other one is Mysterio without his mask. I'm really excited to see the movie. I'm really hoping that it's good, but for all of you who are excited for Spider-Man Far From Home, go out and get your hands on these villains. And now let's get into the line that everybody is talking about. Of course, the movie that broke all records, the greatest movie of 2019 thus far, Avengers Endgame, the conclusion of the Infinity Saga. We'll start off with a series of t-shirts which include a pocket pop of a character from Avengers Endgame. We'll also see a brand new exclusive shirt, which I believe is exclusive to FYE, and it is a glow-in-the-dark Captain America t-shirt, and the pop is the one that glows in the dark, not the t-shirt. But you can also get a whole bunch of additional Marvel characters, including a AAA exclusive of Spider Carnage, which to me makes absolutely no sense. I have no idea who this character is, as well as a new addition to the X-Men, which is the Dark Phoenix, and you can get various versions of her, as well as chases and exclusives. And the exclusives Some of them do, in fact, glow in the dark. And of course, the Avengers themselves. We've got all the characters that you know and love, including some that you were waiting for to show up in this movie. I love how a large portion of them all have matching uniforms. Again, this is also, if you saw the movie, you know what this all means. You've got everyone from Tony Stark to Hulk. We've got Hawkeye back, we've got Captain Marvel, we've also got Thanos looking badass as always. And another interesting thing is if you get them at Entertainment Earth, you can get the exact same character, but the difference is you will actually receive a 3-pack of collector cards, which I think is really cool and a nice incentive to get your pops at a specific retailer. But of course, how could you have Avengers Endgame's pop line without exclusives? And everybody's taking advantage. Hot Topic, Amazon, Walmart, GameStop, Box Lunch, Walgreens, Barnes & Noble, and Target probably has the best one, the 10-inched, supersized Thanos, as well as the Barnes & Noble, which happens to be a double pack of Hulk and Thanos. Curious as to why these two are paired up. If you saw the movie, you probably know why. And now let's go into the wonderful world of Disney, even though Marvel is owned by Disney. But now we have the 2 newest live-action films coming. We've got Aladdin, starring Will Smith as the genie, and the pops definitely look pretty cool. You can get Aladdin and Abu, Genie, of course, Jafar Jasmine, and Aladdin as Prince Ali Ababa, and of course, how about some exclusives? You can get an Amazon exclusive of Genie glowing in the dark, a diamond collection of Princess Jasmine at the Funko Shop, as well as a Princess Jasmine in the streets from Hot Topic. And just in case you guys didn't know, a lot of these pops, especially including the Avengers Endgame and Aladdin, they're all available now, so go get them. And The Lion King, of course, the live-action Lion King directed by Jon Favreau, these are available as well. As far as I'm concerned, this doesn't look like Lion King to me. This looks more like Wild Discovery on the Nature Channel. But you can get Simba, Scar, Pumbaa, Timon, and Rafiki, and of course, how about exclusives? And wouldn't you know, they're flocked. Box Lunch, FYE, the Funko Shop has the flocked Rafiki, and Barnes & Noble, all Lion King, all the time, all flocked. Go out and get these exclusives if you want them. Not interested in either The Lion King or Aladdin in the theaters. I'm not seeing them, but I'm sure these pops are going to sell one way or another. The movie from Disney that everybody is truly waiting for, it's Toy Story 4. You know, a lot of people weren't sure what to make of this because 3 pretty much was the ending. But now, people seeing these trailers and people hearing what the cast has been saying, there's definitely going to be something special here, and there are so many characters to choose from the ones that you know to some of the newest characters. And wouldn't you know, there will be some exclusives. Everything from flocked to different poses, and very awesome looking pops. The details do look great. All I do know is I want to see all of these characters fall into place in the story, and I unfortunately will have to wait until June, but in the meantime, you can get your hands on Toy Story 4 pops, and there's still a ton of news coming out, guys, but I cannot go any further than I have right now because if I do, we'll be here forever. So in the meantime, this is enough to start with, and let's see where the news takes us in the next Funko Pop update. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please leave your comments in the box below. Let's discuss everything and anything Funko Pops. You know how much I enjoy that, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.